Right, so this presentation is about the territory of wasps. To understand this presentation, I'll go through three or four keywords really. So the first keyword is territory. Territory is the area occupied by a single animal, mating pair, or group, and often vigorously defended against intruders, especially those of the same species. So in other words, it's just really a place where a species protects against other or same species. Now, the second word is competition. Competition, well, competition is the use or defense of a limiting resource by one individual that reduces the availability of that resource to another individual. So it pretty much means outbullying the other species or the same species, but outbullying the other individual. It's kind of mean, but that's a way of nature. So there are two types of competition, intraspecific and interspecific. Intraspecific is between the same species, so it's like between ants and ants, wasps and wasps, bees and bees, etc. While interspecific is between different species, so you can get like fish and shrimps competing for plankton. Now, how do wasps create their own territory? Now, wasps create their own territory by building a nest. Now, wasps' nests are usually made from chewed wood and bark. Well, the nest is made by turning the chewed material into pulp and mixing it with saliva. Come to think of it, it's actually pretty disgusting, but hey. The end product is a pale yellow color nest, as you can see right here. Now, wasps don't make their nests around other wasps. This is a good thing because it would decrease the amount of intraspecific competition for food, resources, and space. Now, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Now, for why would they create a nest? Well, the queen rears the first brood of worker wasps by herself, and upon hatching these workers, they'll carry on building a nest. So pretty much it's reproduction, and the more workers it lays, the bigger and quicker the nest will grow. Well, afterwards the queen, the only wasp that is able to lay eggs, will remain in the nest for laying more eggs for further broods, or further workers, as I just explained. Now, the purpose of building a nest isn't only just to build a massive city and have a huge population so they can out-compete and out-dominate other species. No, that's not it. The main reason is to ensure the production of young so the genetic line can continue into the next season. Therefore, it makes the reproduction of a new queen the #1 priority in the wasp system. This often means at the end of the nest cycle, every member of the nest except emerging queens die. That's pretty sad actually. During winter, only the queens will hibernate through the colder months and emerge again in the spring and starts the cycle all over again with the new nest. That's how life works. Sucks for the workers. Anyway, so disruption. Now, wasps are generally not aggressive, unless they are disturbed or they feel threatened in their territory. Now, in the territory, they may compete with other species such as ants. Okay, so ants and wasps compete for the same food. Now, we would think that wasps will just sting the ants and just kill them like that, but no, that's not how it works, okay? Well, the wasps actually are 200 times bigger than the ants, so it's just easy for them to pick them up and then throw them aside. It's actually a pretty good strategy, I would say. But before that, the ants actually put up quite a decent fight and hold their own line by rushing at the wasps, so being more aggressive than the wasps at the beginning, and they spray them, and the ants spray the wasps with acids and continue biting them. The wasp gets annoyed, picks them up, and just throws them to the side. Right, let's watch a little video of it right here. So you can see the wasp getting attacked, backed off, and they're just chucking that guy over there. And then the viewer is looking at that. Look, the wasp just throws him aside. Oh look, there's another one. Look, there he is. There he is. There he is. Look. Wasps. Ants. Well, that's the end of my presentation pretty much. Thanks for listening.